I'm Rick Ebbinghouse, and I've spent my life trying to help people. It's simply what I love to do. I learned that from my dad, who was a small-town family doctor in Richmond, Indiana. When it came time for me to decide how I wanted to help folks, I realized I often saw what I considered to be injustices in the legal system. So after law school, I started practicing law as a legal aid attorney in Selma, Alabama, 12 years after that historic civil rights march. I used the law to help people rebuild their lives. In 1978, I filed a class action civil rights housing suit against the United States government. The result of that case was 225 units of new housing for low-income families. I've stopped foreclosures, helped people keep their homes, sued against fair housing discrimination, protected people wrongfully accused of voting fraud, won suits for discrimination based on race, sex, and age. I've recovered back pay for employees, and now I use my 34 years experience as a federal litigator and over 40 years experience as a lawyer to help people deal with their taxes and the IRS. Now don't get me wrong, I didn't do all of this by myself. I've been fortunate to work with many talented lawyers and plenty of other folks who all had the same goals as me. I believe we have to contribute in this life. We're all human, we all deserve respect, and we're all here to help each other create a better society together. I'll never forget going on house calls with my dad, visiting the sick, the scared, worried folks who just needed someone with expertise to help them out. It's just a fact. We all need help. And for fun in my free time, yeah, I rescue pit bulls and give them a chance for a good life. I've had Rachel and Atlas since 2009. I was on the Community Grief Services Board in Birmingham for almost a decade. And if you're thinking it, you're right, I am an Eagle Scout. Both my dad and my uncle were Eagles too. In fact, every male Ebbinghouse in 3 generations, 9 of us were Eagle Scouts. I believe in helping people rebuild their lives. It's in my work, it's in my free time, and it's in my faith.